portable rebarb, I think it's called, on the first 2 episodes, and I had already recorded episodes 3 and 4. And I was like, well, obviously I can't upload those because those sound so bad. And I was like, you guys definitely deserve a lot better. So here I am. I'm going to record episodes 3 and 4 over again. And voices may be different and maybe a little bad, but that's okay. So I got back to the part in the game where I think we left off. I'm pretty sure I got the exact spot, so yay. But anyway, right back in it. Okay, so Amanda and I flopped down onto the couch. Okay, one minute, I gotta turn this down. This is breaking my eardrum. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit.
Oh.
Too bad we're gonna be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Aw, Dad, it's gonna be okay. I'll be fine. I know. I forgot I made pastel Dad. I know. It just... You're my little girl. It's gonna be weird not having you around. I'll come visit and I'll text you every day and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise?
Oh.
Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on. I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. A dog? Forget art school. I'll stay for the dog. Dude, same. Like, get me a corgi, I am sold. Is that what it's gonna take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around its neck, and I get to name it. That's what it'll cost me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Yes, she is basically describing Brian's dog, and that kills me. I love Bear Dad. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slide through the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls out one and throws the rest back onto the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it. But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. No big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips open the letter with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but that's okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah, blah, blah. Her face drops. Aww. Regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission into the McGowan College of Art and Design. Don't know why I struggle with that. Amanda throws the letter onto the coffee table. Oh, sweetie.
Aww.
It's okay, I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me that they just want to see my portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is going to want to snatch you up for sure. That's very true. Yeah, I know, it's fine. I mean, her picture of the ladybug at the beginning was, like, really good, so. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that?
Huh?
I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this.
Yeah.
Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight.
Aww.
So, you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool. No, you're the coolest dad. I would choose a more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight. So you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah, what are your plans? Quick, think of plans. So, we could go clubbing, but that leads to Robert's path, and, like, I think Mary's at the bar, too. And, for the sake of not doing their voices, ooh, I'm secretly the mayor of this town. Amanda, the town needs me. I need to perform my mayoral duties. I must don my top hat and wear my monocle so that I may preside over my mayor's stuff.
Yeah.
I think you're thinking of the guy from Monopoly. He was a mayor, right? He was not. Right. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to go out and watch the game leads back to the bar, so we are going to go to bed. I'm wiped. Have fun with the Emmas. We'll try to keep it down. I know you're not going to, but I appreciate you saying that. And don't forget that you have the meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh, right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Awesome. Night, Pops. Yay. Cool. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. I think that was the voice I gave him. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m. Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Oh my god, I did the same thing today. I was like, I'm going to wake up at 10. I'm going to clean the apartment. It's going to be great. Come like, what, 11:30? I was like, nope. Still passed out. Whoops, must have winked back out. I checked my phone again. Hey, bud. Still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But that's Craig. I do want to catch up. We're gonna go back to sleep. We'll save Craig for another time. I shoot a quick text to Craig to apologize for bailing, and immediately fall back asleep. Was it bailing, though? Because we never told him that today was the day we were going to run, but oh well. Oh man, how long was I out? What time is it? I look over at the clock. It's 3:55 p.m. I have to be at the parent-teacher conference in 5 minutes. That would suck. I jump out of bed, throw on the nearest clothes, and run out the door. Gosh, I hope her high school is really close. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully no one will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. That's not bad. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? Oh no. The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Wait, is that a 666 tattoo on his wrist? Oh, good lord. And black fingernail. Oh, goth all the way. Okay. Come on, kid. I'm late for a meeting. Mr. who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy. Are you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I would not be able to handle that. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind. When suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Lucian, don't you have a third oh, what voice did I give him? Oh no. It was something like elegant, but like, now I can't remember. Oh no, I failed, you guys. Okay, wait. Maybe I just gave him a normal voice, yeah, because I think at that point I was really tired. Because I'd been recording for an hour, so maybe like, gosh, he would be so elegant. Oh, I'm not skilled enough. I'll just do a normal voice for the sake of maybe I'll give him a different voice later on. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Wow. Now that I'm officially 10 minutes late, I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. Oh, dang. You must be Pat. Oh, that's Joseph's voice. You must be Pat. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Very true. Like, whenever I was mentoring kindergarten and first grade, like, years ago, I had to sit in, like, one of their kindergarten desks, and even just, like, trying to get up out of those, or even, like, the small, like, little seats was ridiculous, but, oh, I miss that. That was a lot of fun. Alright, now, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? I actually haven't read that book. Yes, Colin. Colin stands up and does a thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow and makes a fart noise. At my school, we had a class clown named Colin as well.
Oh.
It's totally something he would do. The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everyone. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in a sense that the bell for the period rings. All the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. If that isn't the truth behind high school, I don't know what is.
Huh?
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening.
Ah.
Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both. You know, budget cuts. Right.
Oh.
Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. Yes, I will. Sorry, I know we're not doing Hugo's around. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but I'm sure you know Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. Oh, poor Amanda. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? Well, we did just move. So that could be it. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was.
Oh.
See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance if she keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stopped, thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo. Yes? Oh. Gosh darn it. Someone's playing something on Steam. Do I block that out or not? We shall see. Yes. Did they ever catch that Rye? Yes. Aww. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. Yeah, anytime that, like, I got a ride home was great, like, up until I got my own car, but, yeah, I would always, steal a ride from, like, one of my friends, because, like, her parents would always pick her up and stuff, and the deal was, like, if her parents picked her up and stuff, they would drop me off, too, because, like, I was on the way. So I did that for freshman and sophomore year of high school, and then junior and senior year, I drove her home. So yeah, fun little tidbit. But I pull up to the carpool, and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So he talked about Mario Batali the whole time. It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we go grab some dinner? Yes! Because this is a mall. We can go to the mall. Okay, sorry. Just spasmed out for a minute. Mall, Damien, yes. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Damien. Sorry. Deep breath. Calm down. It's okay. Jeez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, oh no, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. I know that, like, whenever I was in trouble in high school, not that I got in trouble, who are we kidding? But, like, I would always go talk to, like, my dad or my mom or something like that, and, like, their advice 80% of the time helped, and then just 20% was just very unhelpful, but that's okay. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said that you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops, senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I hear Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Awkward. Who you texting? Oh my gosh. The amount of times my parents did that. Oh, and even if it was a guy, they would just be like, who you texting? When's the wedding? And it's like, no, they're just a friend. And oh goodness. Noah. Oh, I'm getting PTSD just from reading this. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No. Dad. I can't believe you would. Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you? Gross. Wait, where's my mouse? Where did that go? Okay, we're good. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just a friend. My friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Why so defensive, Amanda? Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. Oh, well, that went great. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple of different floors. Lucky? Oh, I'm so jelly. My mall is, like, terrible here. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's get something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, missy. Heck yeah. Better. I was the same way. I couldn't cuss until I was like 18 in my house. That didn't stop me outside of the house, but yeah. So, we approach a food court and evaluate our options. There's a greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. Isn't that the truth? What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips, an unnaturally orange cheese from a very enthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent, cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Oh god. Can you explain memes to me? Which memes? All memes. Oh, pastel dad, no. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. I actually just face palmed. That's very fitting. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try and jump on the meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? I'm in cringe pain. Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where's he now? So I was going to save this for the next video. No, I'm too excited, and you guys have been patiently waiting for the entire day that I've done this series. So, when I go to that goth store. What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being the exact representation of the establishment. Okay, the sentence killed me. I don't know what story you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and is basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one. I guess, yes, that one. Oh, this looks like a hot topic. Oh, goodness. So I'm just looking at all the graphics. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, kind of. Ew. I'm so proud. Speech. Amanda. Speech, 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 speech. Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. I got this. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Pastel had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over the display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. I butchered that. Amanda's moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster, and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at the band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for Dad to look at in Dead Goth and Beyond. Peruse band t-shirts. Ironic mugs, yes. I am suddenly stricken by existential fear. If there is only one #1 dad, then why are there so many mugs here that say that? This whole time I thought I was the only one. If I'm not #1, where do I place in a global dad ranking chart? I have work to do. Oh, this is Damien. Oh my god. So, okay. Just a little brief summary. If you guys ever watched a Harry Potter musical, Damien totally reminds me of the girl who played Draco Malfoy. Like, he's very, like, flamboyant and stuff, and I love it. Is that the right word? I don't think that's the right word. He's very, like he embellishes all his actions and stuff like that. It just very much reminds me of the girl who played Draco. Lauren, I think her name was? Yeah, so that's how I'm gonna try and do this character. This will be interesting. Oh no, I didn't read the line. I overheard a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. Oh, hello, goth husband. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
What?
Listen! When I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly had the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Is that a bit much? Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? It's our manager present. People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. See, that in and of itself is what I'm like. Oh, I just love it. I can't tell if they're Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I will buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard, I'm worried that she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Yes. And another thing I didn't think about when I was making Pastel Dad is that he's like pastel, bright, and colorful. And then there's Damien who's like dark and goth and So it's a really great combo, and I'm very happy that I did that. But anyway, I'm going to stop this episode here, and until next time. So bye guys!